Hello everybody, welcome back to another collection video here at That One Andrew's channel. Today we're going to be looking at Persona on the PlayStation 1. This should be one of our quicker videos because there's not too much going on with Persona on the PlayStation 1. We had the first game, we had the second game. America never got the other second game, but I have it over here in Japanese version, and then we have the deluxe pack. So we're just going to go through these, talk a little bit about them, and then, the old rigmarole of, I'll give you the release date and show you a little bit of the intro and things like that. So let's just jump into it with the first Persona game, Revelations Persona. Revelations Persona, it says Revelations series. I'm assuming I'm going to lose my fan card. Now, here's the thing is, I know that Persona was a Shin Megami Tensei spin-off at first, and I guess it still technically is, but I think in 5 they dropped the whole SMT monogram, and now it's just called Persona. So Revelations probably has something to do with that. It was a sequel to Shin Megami Tensei If, which was the third SMT game, I think. I'm not an SMT fan. I barely played any of the games, so don't hold any of this as truth or anything. I'm really talking on my butt here, especially with the first two Persona games. But again, we're going to look at this one first. So if we look on the back, in the near future, mankind has conquered dimensional travel, but the door we have opened swings both ways. The peaceful city you have grown up in has become a haven for dark creatures from another world, demons. Now it's up to you and your friends to harness the hidden power within you by entering the fantasy game known as Persona. Anyone who's played this game before knows it is really rough, even for a PlayStation 1 game. There's tons of amazing PlayStation 1 games. I don't think I would put Persona in that category. So yeah, it says right there, Persona is the first chapter in the Revelation series. So it seems like they're trying to do something with Shin Megami Tensei, making a new series. Let's go ahead and open this up. So over here we have some nice artwork of the Personas, and then on this side we have the disc, Persona RPG. Like back in the day they would tell you it is an RPG. So this is the disc. The back has scratches on it, but it does work. I have played it. They got a little Jack Frost there, and Pyro Jack, and some other characters. Yeah, so this game is more or less for show and for a collection. I got it for $90, I think, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. It's obviously worth a lot more now since the Persona series has really taken off to get the actual American physical copy. Let me be the first to tell you though, don't waste your money. Unless you're a massive Persona fan and you just have to have the whole collection, don't waste your money on this. Go buy the PlayStation 1 Mini that has the exact same game on it. This game is not good. Like this one right here, it's not a good game. The PSP remake does a lot to help it. Infamously, this had a terrible localization. They ruined the currency system. They ruined the leveling system. This game was really botched when it was localized. And not only that, even if you play the PSP version, the game just isn't that good. It's pretty rough. It doesn't have good characters. I mean, the characters are fine, but they're not great like they are in 2, 3, 4, and 5. The game's plot is really sporadic, so yeah, this is like the only game where I tell people like, yeah, you don't need to play this one. But there it is for the PlayStation 1. Now moving on, we have Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, the second Persona game we got here in the States. Like I've said before, this is the only one we ever got out of the duology. We did not get Innocence in until the PSP release, so we're stuck with Eternal Punishment, which is a great game. If we look in the back, we got our boy Igor there. Welcome back to the twisted world of Persona, where nightmares become reality and reality becomes a nightmare. They went ahead and dropped the Revelations moniker. Over 50 hours of dark, twisted gameplay, plus stunning anime cinematics that absorb you into the intriguing world of Persona, and then all that other stuff there. Got some screenshots over here. This game is so much better than Persona 1. I forgot to mention that this is first person most of the time. It's a first person dungeon crawler like old school PC RPGs. They ditched that. It's third person now. The battles are more or less the same, but the story is a lot better. The characters are so much better. RPG again. So if we go ahead and open it up, now you'll notice that there's an empty disc slot here, and that is because Persona 2 sometimes, I'm not sure if always, but it came with a bonus disc. It had like director's commentary and stuff like that. And I actually have that bonus disc right here. Like I said before, it has like behind the scenes and things like that. I had to buy it separately because when I got this game, I got it for like $70. It's around the same time I got the first Persona game. It didn't come with that bonus disc, and at the time I was like, I don't need it, but then I was like, yeah, no, I want it. So Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, if we look in the back, a lot better care than the first Persona game was, with Maya and Tetsuya right back there. I highly recommend this game. I'm not sure it's worth getting the physical copy now, since it is worth a lot. It is expensive. If you want to buy this actual like jewel case disc copy, you can get the PlayStation Classic version on PSP, PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 3. Honestly, it would be cheaper to go out, buy a PlayStation 3, buy a controller, and then buy the game digitally than it probably would to get this. And it would also probably be a better experience because you're playing on an HD console. But it's whatever you want to do. This game I do recommend, however. It is the second part of duology. You could just read a synopsis, or you could go out and buy the PSP version of the first game, which I do think is great too. So it's up to you, but unlike this one where I don't recommend it, this one I absolutely do recommend it. So those are both the Persona games on PlayStation 1. Now we do have some more over here. These are just the Japanese versions of the Persona games. They're the best versions also, so they're not even like the original ones. I went ahead and got these just because I wanted to get them. They have a good version of Persona 1, as good as it can be, not a botched localization version. And also the artwork on it is, I think, better. Here we just have a Persona on the front, and it's very like gothic 90s. This is much more colorful and palatable. So look at the back, it has some screenshots, a lot of Japanese that I can't read. Open it up. Can we open it up? So this is one thing that the PlayStation 1 games didn't have, was a manual. This does come with a Persona playing manual. It gives you a little synopsis of all of our characters. And then, of course, how to play the game. Very in-depth. Tells you everything. Really cool stuff. And then there's the disc cover, which is actually the same guy that is on this cover. So you get the best of both worlds with the Japanese game. But this is Persona 1. And we'll go ahead and quickly look at the other two. So this is Innocence. Again, has a manual. Same thing more or less. It also has this card that has one of the Personas. I guess there was like a trading card game or something. I don't know. But it came with it, so I was like, sure, I'll keep it, I guess. Watch, that's like probably worth millions or something. So there's the manual. And then there's the disc. It's actually kind of... This disc is kind of cool because you can feel the texture of the barbed wire on it. And it says the best, which is like their PlayStation hit series. So these aren't the original releases of the games. Except for this one. Eternal Punishment is, because it's not the best series. There's the back. Then go ahead and pop it open. This does come with the TV special preview disc, which I'm assuming is the same as the bonus disc. But you know what they say about assuming. Go look at this. Just some little Japanese things. Probably order some mail or something. I wonder if they'll still accept that. Comes with another card. In case you really wanted this card, I guess there it is. And then some more. You know, just typical manual stuff. Oh, this card even has a sleeve. Oh my goodness. Alright, so there's a quick look at all those. Now we do have one more thing that's been sitting in the background the whole time, and that is the deluxe pack of Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. As far as my knowledge knows, this is the first deluxe pack that they ever made for Persona. Who knows though, because it's hard to find information on Japanese items, especially Japanese items that aren't in print anymore. So maybe there was something for Persona 1. There probably was. I don't know though. This is the first one I have though, of the PS1 games. So we have the same case that we just looked at. So I guess I have 2 copies of this game for whatever reason. And then how you open this box is it's cardboard. So you just pop it open over here. And this is actually relatively cheap still if you want to get this, if you're just that big of a Persona 2 fan. So it comes in this nice little box. And then the box just opens up like that. Has some protective wrap on the top. And you have these 2 things. You have a watch that feels like it's those old McDonald's toy watches. It's kind of sticky, kind of gross, but it says Persona 2 on it, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Put that back there. It's really sticky and nasty. And then we have a necklace, which is from the game. And, you know, it says Persona on it, Persona 2. It's nice, very cheap string. Feels like plastic. So yeah, if you want to get this collector's edition, I guess you could. The box is nice, except it's crooked. I don't know if you can really see, but see how it like isn't hinged on completely correctly. That might just be mine. And also it's probably a really easy fix. But yeah, I'd pay like the $40 for this, maybe. It's not really cool. It's a cheap watch, and it's a cheap necklace. So if you're a big Persona 2 fan, you'll probably like that and enjoy it and appreciate it more than I do. But it's there. It's something that you have. And that's about it, guys. That's all I have for Persona on PlayStation 1. Not too much, just the games and then the Japanese versions of the games in this deluxe pack. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and share it with all your friends. You guys seem to like these Persona collection videos, which I'm appreciative of because I like doing them. Let me know what you feel about all the other videos coming out. Of course, go to the Patreon, patreon.com/thatoneandrew. We have our first patron. Thank you very much. If we could get more over there, that'd be so helpful, so we can make this into an actual legitimate thing. But any way you support us is greatly appreciated. Anyways, tune in next week for the next Persona collection video. What is it over? I don't know. We'll just have to find out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.